Ah, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Don't know why that's decided to go Wally. It's patch day on Train Sim World 2 on the Xbox, which apparently has fixed the pop-in bugs and the low texture bugs that we were seeing during the recent rush hour update. So the easiest thing for me to test it on is Southeast and high speed, because you can see it on the dash with the in-cab signalling going a bit squiffy when playing and blurring out. So we're going to have a little look and see if they've fixed it. So yes, well, best get started, I suppose. Right, back, sorry, wind was blowing. Okay, so we're in the 395, we are at St Pancras, so let's just get everything up and running. Let's get the doors open, let's get our safety systems turned on. Otherwise there's no point in playing the game. If we're not going to do it properly. That's all good. We've got green signal at the end of the platform, so we don't need to put the DRA on. Lights. I haven't fixed that in my ears. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the stream, but still got the audio problems. We need to do pan up, shoes down. We shall close the doors so we're ready for a right time departure. We're good. Only a 6-car set. It appears to be a little bit smoother again. But only time will tell when we go high speed whether it's completely broken. Let me know if the levels are all okay, guys. Right. Oh, oops, if I put it in forward first. So we, previous stream where you saw me testing this, it wasn't on London Commuter, it was on this route. You'll notice that the textures all went funny near enough as soon as you entered the tunnel and picked up any speed. And that was the first tunnel. So we should have a good gauge quite quickly as to whether they've actually fixed it. Matt was adamant last night that they had fixed it, but again, what they see in their test builds and their pre-release builds doesn't always reflect what we see as users. The sooner they get these sound problems fixed, the better on Xbox. Alright, so we're heading out now round the curve to the first tunnel. And just remember, we want to be keeping an eye on these bits here, the speeds, the speed indicators and the signalling, because they are the ones that go fuzzy straight away when it all goes wobbly. So fingers crossed This is now fixed and content can resume, because I couldn't do the content with those bugs because it was just wasn't fun at all. Right, so let's give it all the beans now, because we're going to start to accelerate up into the tunnel. And I hope for Dovetail Games' sake that this is fixed. Otherwise I'm going to be annoyed. Right. Full power. Again, they still haven't fixed the cab lighting on this. Am I surprised? No. Is it beyond them? Possibly. Ah, there we go. Alright, so like I say, we want to be focusing on these here, so I'm just going to focus the camera on them so we can see them. Well, they've not gone yet. We are stopping at Stratford, so... Oh, they're still high res. There was a bit of blurring on the speed then. So that was just my eyes. Looking good. Looking promising, folks. So be prepared to start slowing down. Right, let's, well, we've been through near enough this whole tunnel and we've had no low res pop, so fingers crossed that this will be a run where we have no issues at all with these textures. So how is everybody? Did anybody watch the roadmap stream last night? What did you think of it if you did? I personally thought that it was a lot of lip service. Matt knows he can't fix things like he wants to fix them. Doesn't matter what your role is at Dovetail, you do as you're told, not what you want to do. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all works out. If I'm brutally honest, I'm expecting some form of announcement shortly that Train Sim World 2 is being retired, so to speak, and that a new version, Train Sim World 3, will be announced, which will include Steam, the Steam content and all of that. Because I think the engine is broken and I don't think Steam will work on Gen 8 consoles. I think they were trying to sugarcoat it last night, personally. So that it is a defense, it's a way that they can get around the issues that they've currently got by saying we can't fix it with what we've got with Train Sim World 2, but Train Sim World 3 will all be fixed. I'm pretty sure you've heard that all before when it comes to Dovetail, but yes. is looking like it is fixed, which is a good thing. But it's one of those things that the content that comes out tomorrow could break everything again. And I think as players of this game, we've come to expect that. But anyway, this is the big test. This stretch now to Ebbsfleet is the acid test to see whether they've fixed this. To see if the low res texture pop has been fixed, because we're now going to be flat out for 16 miles all the way along the HS1 section through Essex and then under the Thames and into Kent. Again, I'm just going to zoom in on these bits as we whistle along. Because these give you the best idea when the cab's got wally, because it is dark. So again, we're cooking on gas here. It don't look like we've got a problem, he says, famous last words. That 225 has stayed readable and nicely illuminated as well, nice and crisp and clear. Yep, that's unfortunately something I've had to do, Rogan, just through the fact that there was some homophobic comments being left in the chat when I was off stream. Shouldn't have had 4 adverts though. But yeah, I had stuff being left in chat when I was offline and then being reported for it. So I had to add telephone numbers to be verified chatters, but you should be exempt because you're a mod, and you shouldn't get adverts because you're a mod. So I'm guessing Twitch's back end is still broken. It's all weird, their new controls. Yeah, I had to put that security stuff on. I'm going to turn it off though, I think it's unselected moderators. Right, that should now be sorted. Right, well we still haven't gone to low res mode, so we're doing well. Yeah, that should be sorted now. And I don't know where to go for the ads. I've forgotten where they're hidden now. Setting all that up again. I need to go through it and have a look. But here we are, we're now rocketing out into Essex, Dagenham, Barking, and we're not getting any low res. hoping it's alright for you guys at your end. Hey Steam, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's done that, Rogan. It was set so that you didn't have to verify, because I trust you. And I don't know why I do that, you're from Liverpool. Right, so we're still cooking on gas here, boys and girls. No low res. Just that horrible clicking. Motion blur is screwed still. But if we come to expect anything less. Good morning, Kaleidoscope. Hope you're well. But yeah, you're both from Liverpool. You can't be trusted. It's the age-old stereotype. I wouldn't trust you with the hole in my polo, to be fair, but I'll just buy a pair of her slippers and sort her out. Yes, I've been busy with work, hence why I've not been on. And the fact that this game's been broken for nearly 2 months on the Xbox. But it looks like we're back again. And I'm trying to get your other half to send me his name on Hell Let Loose so I can stream that with him. But no, he's always too busy for the soft southern fairy. Yes, your slippers are legendary. Right, well, I can categorically state this appears to be fixed. Oh, no it wasn't then. I think that was more the fact that we went out. Yeah. Weird bug, that one. Again, I think they still need to optimise some of this popping and stuff. Oh, we're catching something up. Yeah, sorry about the moderating blip then. God, I need so much brake going into this tunnel. So steep. I think there is a few issues with the sound still on Xbox, but apparently they have a solution that they are testing, but it does mean completely redoing the whole sound engine on Xbox, which they will probably roll out for the whole game on all platforms. But they first need to optimise the memory usage, because apparently the way that they want to do it, it adds more memory, which unfortunately will cripple some of the older older consoles. Right, yeah, we're good. We've not had any low res pop at the moment. Where they've hidden the adverts. How to control it. That's really annoying me. Alright, power change over time. So push the DC button. Pan up, shoes down. Pan up, shoes down. We have the line light, so we are good to go. Bob on. Right. Channel analytics. Yeah, Rogan, it's showing me you've had to watch quite a lot of adverts. Because it tells me that now. You've earned me 2 cents. Thank you very much. Settings, affiliate. Aha, there it is. Right, once we've loaded these passengers, let's lock the doors. So did you say you've had to watch adverts to actually get in the channel, Rogan? Because it shouldn't. It shouldn't be doing that. Because I've disabled pre-roll ads, and you should get ads every half an hour after you've watched for 15 minutes. Because that's the minimum I can do. That's all that they let me do. That's what I have to do. Right, okay, I need to look into that. So how are you, Kaleidoscope? Are you busy working from home still, or have you got the day off today? Multitasking, yeah, don't ask me to do that, my head will explode. We are coming up to the 30 at Gravesend now, so that's just minimum brakes, start bringing ourselves down for that. But yeah, I'm confidently going to say they've fixed this. The game is now playable again. We can start to do things like this. Take the HUD off again. Right, not going over to the bay platform, so we haven't got to worry about that. We are losing time, but that's unfortunately the method of this timetable. Nothing we can do. Oi, there we go. Not fully fixed. I'm just going to have to mute the strings of the blooming food. posture check and a stretch. Ugh. And it helps if I unmute the mic. Yeah, I don't know why you were made to watch adverts. You will probably get some again in a minute though, because we're just approaching the window for adverts. So if I do it manually, trigger it, I'll give you a 30-second ad break. Ah, right, okay, that makes sense. So if you did just get ads, then I'm just testing something. So they're now turned off for 25 minutes. So if you were to leave and come back, you shouldn't get the pre-roll ads. Although it's telling me it's preparing a 30-second advert in 7 minutes time. So if you didn't just get it, you might get it in 7 minutes. But it's only a 30-second ad break. As Twitch have now given us the power to batter you all with adverts. I think it's a little bit... Yeah, we had that last night. It was absolutely biblical. But, yeah. It was short, sharp bursts. It wasn't consistent. It was short and sharp. But it did it about 8 times. How is the stream quality, Rogan? All good, because I've moved everything around. Set up and everything. So if you could let me know if the quality of the video's alright, audio's alright. Excellent. Well, we're still not getting any major low res pop in. As we're going along. Finally, I might have actually managed to get this set up so that it's easy to use. Alright, so we're now coming up to Who Junction. Oh, it gives you all of that information on your dashboard now. Oh, that's impressive. So I've got 22 minutes of ad-free pre-roll, so anybody joining won't get ads. Which have you gone to? OBS? It tells me how long your last advert was when I can next run one. That's cool. I know I've just missed a couple of whistle boards, folks. And what benefits do you get from using OBS, Rogan, just out of interest, over Streamlabs, as they're in theory the same program? It works. I've never had a problem with Streamlabs. It's always worked for me. It's always done what it says on the tin. Right, so we have fixed the low res issue. We've just got the sound issues that need fixing now. So fingers crossed Matt's anonymously watching and can see that it is fixed. Apart from the small stutter as we were coming into Gravesend. Now, was that after the Twitch issue where they got compromised and they told you to change your stream key? Or was it before that? Because I just logged, when all that happened, I logged out and then logged back in and everything worked. And it refreshed the stream key. So I say, I've not had any problems. I know you were getting a few before then. But if Streamlabs is working for you, then you got to go with what works. You can't spend most of your streaming life trying to troubleshoot and fix things, because it sort of detracts from the whole point of streaming, isn't it? You want to provide entertainment. You can't do that if you're constantly trying to troubleshoot or fight something that's not working properly. So that's the warning horn there for the 15 mile an hour at the end of the tunnel. Let's keep the brake in, Lee. But yeah, I'm happy that they've said that this would be fixed, and they have fixed it. It's finally nice to be able to play it again without it flicking into 1987 Amiga 500 style. I really wish they would adjust the timetables for this bit of this. I swear to God they've got it so that the trains like the USS Enterprise and could instantly get to the line speed. I wonder if they've actually fixed it and put the AWS magnet in the forefoot on this signal. It was missing. They said they were going to. Yeah, so I'm going to test it on this route, and then I'm going to test it on the Brighton mainline route for this morning test stream. And I'll be back this evening. Are you up for some Hell Let Loose later, Rogan, or are you working? Hey, off for 3 days, get in. How's work been now that you're back? Has it been busy, or is it... is it quiet? Guessing it's busy then. Everybody going off to Spain for their cheap package holidays. How are we 3 minutes late? That's what I want to know. Same as every job, mate. Same with mine. My job would be great if it wasn't for signallers. So we've gone, what we've been streaming now, we've been streaming for 35 minutes with only a small texture popping glitch in the cab. Just how you want it though. Don't want it busy all the time. Gets a little bit pony if it's busy all the time. Alright, let's get the doors locked. And off we go to Rochester around the corner. And I've freakily managed, by complete coincidence, to make this sort of real time. Same time of day. Oh, a bit too quickly. Game time and real life time are the same, and that wasn't intentional. Oh, and we're just grinding to a halt, so I'm not paying attention. Mile an hour and 30 over the bridge. Alright, let's give it the beans up to 30. Coming into Rochester. Slowly starting to hold the whole of the network up now. Green signal at the end of the platform. So you guys just got the 45-minute advert breaks. Right, okay. Oh, come on, the dwell time's far too long. Alright, off we go. Where are we going now? Chatham, just round the corner. Yeah, I've set it up for 45-second ad, for, like I said, was saying earlier. 15 minutes after the stream starts, you'll get those, and then you'll get them every half an hour thereafter. And that's, I can't really do anything about that because Twitch forces that on you as a creator now. I could make it so you get more like longer ads less frequently, but I thought 45-second ad break every half an hour wasn't too bad. It's just like watching the telly, innit? Except a lot shorter. But again, you shouldn't be getting them as a moderator, but I don't know what's going on there. I'll need to look into that. I bet you got a Pepsi Zero Sugar one, didn't you? Probably for something completely irrelevant as well. And then another one for Pringles. I don't know if they're still pushing the Pringles. Oh, there you go. You got your first badge back now. So I'm guessing you've either just subscribed again, or Twitch has finally caught itself back up. If you didn't have your first badge before. Whoa, thank you very much. Gifted subs. Thanks very much, guys. Much appreciated. Oh, cheers, Rogan. Gifting out the subs. Didn't have to do that, my man, but thank you very much. The only people that will watch my streams, so you don't have to watch the ads. Right, so we're Gillingham, Raynham, Sittingbourne, Faversham. Oh, at least we get a little bit of semi-fast. Not stopping at Tyneham. Lock the doors. Away we go. But yes, it's going to be good to get back on this. I'm probably going to pick up the Devon and or the Cornwall route tomorrow, because I quite like the look of the Class 37 in rail freight grey, and it's quite a long route. I don't know if you've anybody has actually had a look at it, but it's 40 miles. With it being a rivet game, I am a little bit apprehensive after being stung by the Isle of Wight, which I've never played. Yeah, so it's a 40-mile route. 3 major stations. I'm guessing there's St Ives, St Austell and Penzance, but I haven't really looked at it. I've seen the preview stuff and I was like, not going to buy it because it's broken. Most of the game is broken. But oh, 2 yellows. It's because the level crossing's down, up still. But you know, I think I might give it a go now that the pop-in's gone. And like I said, they've got quite a lot of engineering stuff to do on that route, by what I understand. Like unloading stuff, so maybe they've actually put track workers in this time to do work. There's so much promise and potential with this game. I just wish they would start doing stuff like that, giving you actual, apart from passenger pickup and drop off, there isn't much to do. But engineering trains give you something to do, like dropping ballast or laying rails or something. Just give it that little bit more. I don't want to use that word that Gamertech uses, but immersion in the railway. So we've got a single yellow, no feathers. So it's just the red at the end of the platform. Coast in at 30. But again, this does look like it has been fixed. Red at the end of the platform. Is that the one where you're in the hedgerow and the shell comes towards you? Because that's an epic clip, that one. I've seen that one. Alright, let's have a look. Where did you send it? Send it on Discord. Let's have a look. Oh, you've unlocked the Thompson. I can never get to be the automatic rifleman. There's always somebody in it. Oh, blooming looked away and missed it. What happened there? Oh! Did they never teach you to look both ways before crossing the road? Let's get those doors shut. Right, away we go. I must admit, I've played it quite a lot on the PC, and got my first kill on the Xbox the other day, and it was so satisfying. But I thought I'd got loads of kills, but no. It's only when the achievement popped that I was like, oh, I haven't actually got any kills on the Xbox. But what map was it that I was doing last? I had a little go on last night. Utah Beach. And like literally the trenches at the top of the hill. Like that little like maze of. I was fighting on the German side, so you only got the bolt action as the rifleman at the moment. I haven't unlocked anything else. I'm trying to cap people running on the bit. Yeah, I haven't played that one yet on the Xbox. It was good on the PC, and I know they're just the same, but it's the way it runs and stuff, isn't it? That makes it a little bit different. It's in the winter, isn't it, for you? But Hell Let Loose is just basically Band of Brothers, the game. All of the maps are exactly the same as what you'd find in Band of Brothers. Even Utah, I think, is based on Band of Brothers, and then Omaha's based on Saving Private Ryan. And I haven't experienced trying to get off the beach yet. But I've seen it, and it's pretty intense. Trying to get off the beach. Smoke and a very good commander is required to get off the beach there, I think. Oh, why have we got restrictive aspects? Must be some level crossings coming up, I can't remember. Yeah, there's the one at Raynham in there. But yeah, if you're about this evening, Rogan, we'll try and see if we can hook up on that and get some squad action going on. I'm guessing it's a game you can play without the dog going mental at you. Hey, get a proper little squad down. We'll lock the squad down so that it's only people that we know in it. Because I think that's the only way we're going to be able to chat with each other, isn't it? Is using the in-game voice chat. Because you guys are on PS5, aren't you? Red at the end of the platform. Yeah, I've not actually seen. I know that you can use proximity and channel like squad chat. I don't know what happens when you're in a party on it across platforms. Right, so we've got green. So we're now good through to Sittingbourne, I think, isn't it? The next. I think it's not operated by Southeastern anymore, is it? It's SE Trains, as the government have taken them over, because they could. The government had forgotten they'd given them £25 million worth of money, and then they forgot to re-declare that they'd been given £25 million. It makes no sense, that. Just sounds like an excuse to get rid of the franchise. Signaller or two in the signal box. Right, so we're clear up to 80 mile an hour now. Still no low res texture pop-in, which is a good thing. So we're about 4 minutes late at the moment. Now the big thing with this route is they should have taken it to Ramsgate. So it's a terminal station for these trains. Not that much further on, but we all live in a world where we can want, might not necessarily get. So we're approaching our 80 limit. Well, we're coming down to 70 for the level crossing at the end of this station. So we're just bring ourselves down to that 70 now and coast. trains stop at that station, or very few, unless they've changed the timetable. Whistle board. Sorry, Rogan. Must obey the rules of the railway. Ah, awesome. It's good to know that you can honk the horn as much as you like and not have her going mental at you. Right, line speed back up to 80. No low res pop in. Winner winner chicken dinner. Really wanky motion blur. Sitting ball. So we're 5 minutes late. Whoops. It's nice to see that passengers still behave correctly and don't stand behind the yellow line. See, what they should have done is made the car park busier during rush hour. And then emptier in the evenings once people have picked their cars up after they've come home from work. Oh, that's cool, Rogan. Yeah, that's cool. Right, I've just had a message, guys. When we get to Faversham, I am actually going to have to end the stream for this afternoon. Because I need to go and do something that I'd forgotten to do earlier. Before the wife gets home. So yeah, when we get to Faversham, that will be the end of this test stream, and then I'll be back later on, hopefully with a little bit of squad play on Hell Let Loose. Definitely need to put some music on when I play this nowadays, I think. Just a little bit of ambient lo-fi or something, lo-fi in the background. Right, away we go. End of the line for this service anyway. How far? 6 miles to Faversham. Well, they quickly got up to 80 there, or 70. Line speed is 80. Slowly speeding. Reckon you're going to probably be getting an echo of that music though. Can't mute it on my end without muting the speakers. Right, so we're 3 miles now from Faversham. Again, still no texture problems, so I'm taking that as a win. haven't looked to see where we're going here, because it doesn't tell us our platform, which is slightly annoying. Because how are we supposed to know where we're going? Like, we've got to slow down for the 30 before the next signal with the feather. Straight into the platform. So that's a single yellow, no feather, main line. This is a little bit too mellow for me. Fall asleep to that was. Alright, so 30 mile an hour at the platform ramp. Brake handle to 5. Back to 3. There we go, the perfect stop. Nicely done. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would say that Dovetail Games have fixed the low res bug on the Xbox. Yes, they have. Have I not stopped at Faversham? Pretty sure I have stopped at Faversham. You're going to be pedantic over 7 yards, are you, game? Wow. So where's the rear of the train then, in reference to where I stopped before? No real difference. No real difference. But yeah, Rogan, thank you very much for the gift subs. Much appreciated, my man. And I would like to say thank you all for dropping by. And I shall see you all later.